Welcome to today's episode, and in this episode we're going to be playing Star Wars for the ZX Spectrum 128K. Let's get into it. Look at those vector graphics, beauty. And this is running on a ZX Spectrum. I remember playing the arcade one with all the speech synthesis of Darth Vader and that. The Force be with you and all that stuff. That was awesome. Now this, I've had a little play on this before, just a little practice, and it has the fundamentals of the arcade. I think if I'd bought this as a kid, I think I would have been happy with it, to be honest. If I'd been in the arcade playing the because that's what we did back in the day. We would go in the arcades and we'd try and recreate that at home with whatever game console or microcomputer we had. We want to play it at home, but the problem was it wasn't as good quality as the arcade. But you know, this is not too bad. This isn't too bad at all. It might be a little bit janky at times, and it might be a little slow, but the fundamentals are there of the arcade. You've got the vector graphics, very colourful. You can tell exactly what you're shooting at. You can tell straight away that they're TIE fighters, straight away. I think this definitely is a game where you can just sit down and just play and just relax. The only gripe I have with this game is when we start getting to these levels here, when we're going on the Death Star. Because the problem is that your shooting reticle is tied in with the movement of your spaceship. The problem is, you're moving your reticle to the side to shoot, but you're also moving that spaceship as well. See, I can move to the side. Here, I'm going through all these pillars. Pillars of Doom. I can't remember there being pillars on the Death Star. Yeah, we just got to get through it, haven't we? Just keep dodging. It reminds me of that other game. I don't know if you play it on the Spectrum. The one where you're going through the woods on the motorbike. And I think that was like a copy of the Star Wars. You know, off of when they're on that planet and on those flying bike things and they're shooting through the forest at high speed. I don't know what they call them bikes. You know, I watched Star Wars as a kid, but I'm not a massive like buff on it, if you know what I mean. Was it the planet Tatooine or something? I can't remember where they're going on. Something weird like that, wasn't it? Something. Right, let's get through these anyway. I'm waffling on here. I'm trying to concentrate and speak at the same time. Get through these pillars. Pillars of Doom. Come on, we're through. Lovely. Where are we now? Oh no. Oh no, Death Alley. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we've got shit from every side here. Let's go down. Oh no. Oh. Down. I'm having my ass on a plate here. It's handing me ass on a plate. Oh no. Oh, game over. That wrecked my shield, that did. Like I said, I'm trying to shoot those plasma blasts. And at the same time, I'm trying to dodge those pillar things, those weird shelf things what keep coming up. But anyway, I'm going to have another go at that. I quite enjoyed that. Yes, it might be a bit janky at times, but, you know, you just got to get through it. It's like any game. When you first start playing a game, you know, you got to get used to them controls. Come on. Yeah, I love this, Hardy. Quite like this game. think if you had like a Star Wars theme playing in the background. That would be cool, wouldn't it? It'd be like playing ZX Spectrum if it had a CD add-on. That'd be awesome. I'm not actually. I wonder if someone can do that. Because a lot of people nowadays they're making these recreations of all these game consoles, making newer models of them. I wonder if someone could do like a CD add-on. Where you could just like put an audio CD in or something and it could play music in the background to the game. I don't know. And they could write software and certain games and that what would access the CD. Come on, he wants to take some bullets, doesn't he? Look at that, that's a hit, that is. He's badass, that must be Darth Vader. I got him. He didn't explode though, he must have got away. He took some hits, he did. Right, what we've got here now? We're back on that? Yeah, we're back on these again. Pillars of Doom. Yeah. So it's alright. This game's alright. You have to play it for yourself. If you've got a ZX Spectrum at home, or even if you've got an emulator, just have a blast on it. You know, I'm getting that the arcade vibes, but just at a slower speed. You know, the sound effects are quite sparse, to be honest, but, you know, they're alright for what they're doing. Like blaster laser, yeah. Jobs are good one. You know, can we blow them up? No, I don't think we can. Be nice if we could blow those up, to be honest. It's not a bad game. It's not bad. Saying that, you know, you got to think the screen is like 256 by 192. That's the aspect ratio of the ZX Spectrum playing ground, you know, on the screen. And they've quite utilised it quite well, really, because that's quite low, that is. Got a bit of a hit on there. I'm down to 1 on the shield. That ain't good. I hope I get an extra life for this. Shield gone. Oh, that's us done. Well, anyway, that was Star Wars on the ZX Spectrum, playing on the 128K. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you can join me for another episode. I'll love you and leave you, and I'll see you next time.